The Heart's Secret Abacus. Elian sat on the porch steps, counting the pebbles in his pocket. 1, 2, 3, 4, he whispered. He wanted to count everything in the world. Silas, his grandfather, sat in the rocking chair nearby with a gentle smile. Numbers are helpful, Elian, Silas said, but the most important things to count aren't kept in your pocket. They are kept in your heart. How do I count with my heart? Elian asked, looking up. Silas stood and gestured toward the morning sun peeking over the hills. We start by numbering our days with wisdom, Silas explained. Every morning is a fresh gift from God. The first thing we count is the light that wakes us up and the breath that fills our lungs. Elian skipped ahead and stopped suddenly. He knelt down to see a tiny ladybug perched on a blade of grass. Silas had told him that wisdom is noticing the small wonders others might walk right past. Elian didn't touch it. He just watched its wings shimmer. That's one, Elian whispered. One beautiful, tiny life. Later, they saw a small blue bird fluttering near an empty feeder. Elian reached into his bag and scattered some seeds. A day is lived well when we use our hands for kindness, Silas said from the path. Elian felt a flutter of happiness in his chest as the bird hopped down to eat. He was learning that a day with a kind deed is a day of great value. Suddenly, Elian tripped on a hidden root and tumbled into the dirt. His knee stung, and a tear blurred his vision. Silas was there in an instant, kneeling beside him. Wisdom doesn't mean we never fall, Elian, Silas whispered, brushing the dust away. It means we count the strength God gives us to get back up and try again. Silas sat on a fallen log and opened a small, worn book. The Bible tells us to teach us to number our days that we may gain a heart of wisdom, he read. He looked out over the valley, his eyes full of peace. He explained that our time on earth is like a beautiful garden we must tend with love and purpose. As the sun began to set, they sat by the edge of a quiet pond. Let's count the blessings from today, Silas suggested. Elian held up his fingers. The sun, the ladybug, the blue bird, and the strength to get up, he counted. Silas nodded. And the love we shared, Silas added, placing a hand on Elian's head. The first stars began to twinkle in the darkening sky. Elian looked up and felt very small, but not afraid. He realized that the same God who made the vast stars cared about his little day. He closed his eyes and thanked God for the hours he had been given, promising to use tomorrow just as wisely. Silas gave Elian a big hug before they headed back to the house. You see, Elian? When we number our days, we don't just count the hours. We count the moments where we were brave, kind, and thankful. That is how a heart grows wise. Elian squeezed him back, feeling very rich indeed. That night, Elian tucked himself into bed. He didn't count pebbles or sheep to fall asleep. Instead, he counted the gifts of the day one last time. He knew that every tomorrow was a new chance to live with purpose. With a heart full of wisdom, Elian drifted off into sweet, happy dreams.